Good evening, my name is John Kelly, and I'm sweating not because it's hot, but because I'm sitting next to the Dean of Students. I'm here on behalf of Medfield Youth Hockey. The youth hockey program has over 250 active youth members that participate in all levels of hockey, from learn to play up and through the bantam and midget level. And I'm pleased to be able to present 4 scholarships representing $5,000 to a few very worthy individuals. 2 of the scholarships are presented to female hockey participants, and 2 are presented to male participants. And all of them actually embody the same spirit, which is a high school student with exemplary participation in Medfield Youth Hockey and Medfield High School Hockey, and special consideration is given to individual hockey achievements, character, and contribution to the Medfield Youth Hockey program, as well as strong academic performance. So without any further ado, we'll jump into the winners. The Doug Woodruff Memorial Scholarship, which is presented to a male, goes to Brian McLeod. A little slow on the paperwork. The Peter Pansiaco Scholarship, which is presented to a female, is Caroline Sloan. The Don Brown Scholarship for a female is presented to Miss Jamie Weldon. And this is a bit of a unique event. It's the first time in the history of these awards that we've had a repeat winner. The winner of the Don Brown Male Hockey Scholarship, Brian McLeod. I'm happy to introduce the women's hockey coach, Molly Norton.
I'll be presenting the Thomas Award. Thomas Award was established in 2010. It's an ongoing scholarship to recognize the tremendous efforts of all those involved in the Medfield Girls Ice Hockey program. Medfield Girls Ice Hockey and the Thomas Family Dental Associates are proud to present this financial reward to one female ice hockey player who has competed at the varsity level from Medfield High School. The most important criteria for this award are the candidate's ability to demonstrate her dedication, commitment, and contributions to improve themselves as a player and to help build the Medfield Girls Ice Hockey program. At this time, I would like to acknowledge Jamie Weldon as the 3rd annual Thomas Award and Scholarship. With Jamie's pioneering spirit from the program's club days to now, her dedication and hard work has established the Medfield Girls Ice Hockey program today. Congratulations.
My name is Laurie McLean, and I have with me Marianne Phillips. We're proudly representing boosters tonight. We have 4 scholarships to give out. The first scholarship is for community service, and that goes to Chelsea Robertson. The second scholarship we have is for excellence, and that goes to Megan Church. We have 2 School Spirit Awards tonight, and those are selected by the Medfield High School staff. The first award goes to Evan Barry. And we also have a School Spirit Award for Paige Peckham. Next up is Heather Mendoza.
Hello and congratulations. I just want to wish everybody best of luck in the future, and feel free to keep in touch. You've been a wonderful class to work with, and we'll continue to carry on this tradition, and we thank your parents for all the support that they've given you, and in turn the school over the 13 years that you've been in the community, so thank you. I have 2 different scholarships to give out this evening. The first is the Madeline L. Grant Scholarship, and the recipients this year are Gabrielle Jakes and Kevin Wang. And the Lamp of Learning Award this year will be awarded to Courtney Beckwith, Jared Barbarisi, and Austin Stahl. I'd now like to welcome Miss Ann Lodge to the stage.
Good evening and congratulations to the class of 2012. The first scholarship I'm here to present tonight is the Medfield Sportsman's Club Harry S. Sonnenberg Scholarship, and the award goes to Chris Johansson. And the Medfield Veterinary Clinic Science Scholarship goes to 2 individuals, Lucy Allen and Kelsey Hearn. And our next presenter this evening is Richard Shapiro.
Good evening and congratulations to the class of 2012, a great class. Before I start the presentations, I'd like to mention the contributions that my assistant for decades has done for this evening, for decades. She's the behind-the-scene person that puts all of this together. She's the statistician. She keeps track of countless facts and figures, and she's not known that well for the work that she does, so I think we should all give her a round of applause. Miss Mendoza. Thank you for doing this. All right. On behalf of the Medfield High School chapter of the National Honor Society, I'm pleased to award scholarships totaling $250 less than $5,000. You all took the MCAS. To the following students who have consistently demonstrated the 4 ideals of the society: scholarship, leadership, service, and character. These students are exceptional, and they include Mackenzie Garrity, Megan Church, Joseph Festa, Andrew Vilenchensky, Shelby Scola, Jared Lichtenstein, Ann Scotty, Claire Kroll, Joseph Lanzilla, Natalie Gill, Christine Gretsch, and Jack Moses. And Jack Bissell. The next presenter is Russ Halliday.
The Lowell Mason Foundation, we're just over a year old now. You know us around town for saving the birthplace of Lowell Mason, considered to be the father of music education in the United States. You also know us for moving the house and starting our renovations, all within about a year's time. Well, also part of our mission is to support music education and also to support music excellence in a scholarship. So this year we're having our first annual Lowell Mason Foundation Scholarship. The scholarship this year is going to an individual who has been 8 years in the music program here in Medfield. A member of the band, jazz ensemble, jazz choir, plays the vibraphone. This year at the New York competition was the recipient of the Vibes Award. So I'm pleased to present this year's scholarship to an outstanding leader, Kabir Tate. And now following me, Steve Kramer for the Lions.
Since everybody's been whining so much about the temperature, I've arranged for Anton's to set up a big bin over in the corner so you can leave all your clothes for dry cleaning and it'll be ready for Sunday for graduation. I'd like to add my congratulations to all the sports teams, but especially wish good luck to Joe Shabertes to throw another no-hitter tomorrow and to beat Middleborough. And I don't know if Mike McQuillan's still here, but he mentioned the fact that when he was 11, he tried out. Well, since he got up here, I contacted his coaches back then, and they both said that it was a good idea that he went to lacrosse. So I want to share a brief story with all of you before I give out the Lions Award tonight, because I think it's something I learned of about 3 days ago, and it's something that I think will have quite an effect on you and your parents when you hear what happened. You've heard a lot tonight about awards that have been given in honor of those who have died in the line of duty or students that have been killed. Well, this is something that happened just 3 weeks ago, and I want you to listen to this carefully. There was a student in Neshoba Regional High School who graduated last year. He was a freshman in college this year, and he was home for the weekend. He was visiting with some friends on Friday night a couple of weeks ago, drove home, drove into a tree, and was killed. A woman in my office was the godmother of this person, very close to not only the student, but also to his parents. And she spent most of the next week with the family, comforting them and making arrangements for the funeral and to comfort everyone. I had tickets last Friday night for the Red Sox Tampa Bay game, and I couldn't go. And after all she had gone through, I decided to give her the 2 tickets to go to the game. And she went to it. She hadn't had a chance to take her daughter to a game before, and she went. And she came in on Monday morning afterwards and sat down next to me and said something had happened at the game that she had never experienced before. I think it's something to do with something that you folks will want to have in terms of keeping the faith sometimes when things might go bad. She sat down that night in the two seats, and about 5 minutes later, the 4 people that were in the seats next to her showed up. And the 4 people that showed up next to her were the 2 best friends of this person who had been killed, who had given the eulogy at his funeral, and their 2 best friends. No one had known that they were going to be at the game together. The chances of that ever happening were infinitesimal. In fact, either Mr. Shapiro or one of the math teachers might be able to figure out how that could ever happen. But it can just go to show you sometime when something really horrible might happen, you got to keep the faith and things will get better, and you should keep that in mind. Now, I am here tonight on behalf of the Medfield Lions Club, and we're pleased to award 2 $1,000 scholarships. Briefly, the Lions Club this year has given out over $35,000 in contributions, including $3,000 to school programs. These scholarships, the Destination Imagination program, the Spaghetti with Santa, and also for your party that's coming up on Sunday night. We have been involved in a lot of programs with the community teams. A lot of you who have worked with us and have done a tremendous job in the fall, both in terms of cleaning up people's yards. We had a car wash last week, and you've done a great job in working with us. The Angels program that was set up this year, where a lot of you have helped in setting up care packages that have been given to people who have serious illnesses in their family and can't get out to purchase groceries. We've given over $10,000 to iResearch this year. That's what the Lions are about, and that's what the two recipients of these awards this night are about. And the Lions Club this year is pleased to award the two scholarships in the amount of $1,000, which will be applied to the cost of college education for these two recipients. And in selecting them for this year, we recognize their outstanding record of service to others, service to the community, and academic achievement. It gives me great pleasure to announce the two $1,000 scholarship awards for the Lions this year are to Jamie Weldon and Brianna Cusano.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Laura Mills Smith. The Hannah Adams Women's Club would like to present two $2,000 scholarships this evening for outstanding academic performance and exceptional involvement in extracurricular activities. The first scholarship goes to Madeline Stevenson. The second scholarship will go to Kapir Fateh. Thank you very much. And our next presenter is Bob Porak.
Good evening, and congratulations to everybody out there. And I guess it's in order to wish the baseball team good luck tomorrow. So you got to knock them off. Who are you playing, Middleborough? I live in Walpole now, so I happened to grab the paper, so I guess there should be a shout out to the lacrosse team, because I guess you guys knocked us off too, so that's pretty good. But I'm here to present tonight the Medfield Youth Basketball Association Bob Porak Memorial Basketball Award. It's in the name of my father, who had lost a battle with cancer shortly after our 1982 undefeated run in the Tri-Valley. It was a great basketball season, but it was an unfortunate loss on our family's behalf. It's interesting because every year, you know, I get the names, but this year I was fortunate enough to actually get my hands on the letter and the application that this particular student athlete wrote. And you know, I got to tell you, with a lot of pride, I read this letter, and there's times, excuse me, when you read something and you know this person's going to be okay. And in this letter, there's great examples of leadership, dedication, hard work, practice, and it's all right here in this letter. And I think, you know, I know how I felt about it when I read it, and I think if my father read it, he would agree that this really embodies what the award's all about. It's not just about basketball, but it's about all the skills, the tools that you take and learn on the basketball court or maybe on the baseball field, and you're going to be able to apply those when you go to college and then when you get out in the dirty world where we all are now. And it's a grind, but you know, what you learn here is going to help you get through it. So it gives me great pleasure to give this year's award. And actually, I walked up and I didn't grab it. It's right over here. So if I can have my wife actually hand that up to me, my wife Jennifer, who also went to Medfield High. But this year, it gives me great pleasure to give. I love this guy up here. He's great. Totally motivated, I got to tell you. He's good. But really, with great pleasure and honor, I can't tell you this one It's been 30 years, so it means a lot to me. Bobby Hunter, okay? I'll just say one thing, for his father, we laugh because, I look up here and it's the 1,000-point club. And I played with Craig Eaton. He was a great basketball player. And of course, my name's not up there. But I keep waiting every year I come here for the 1,000 Foul Club because I think Coach Gibbs could agree. I think that would be a duly noted award up here. So I'd like to announce the next presenter is Kim Venkatraman. Thank you.
Thank you. On behalf of the Medfield Coalition for Public Education, I'd like to award the MCPE Scholarship. It's presented to a student who embodies a spirit of kindness and generosity, a student whose actions, words, and attitudes are positive, compassionate, and inspiring to their peers. This year, MCPE is pleased to present this scholarship to Ashley Bryant. Presenter is Mike Lee.
It is my pleasure today to represent the United States Air Force to present Walker Leffler with an Air Force Academy appointment. This appointment is equivalent to being offered a full 4-year scholarship to a top-tier university with a value over $40,000 per year. Appointments to the military academies are highly competitive. Walker competed with more than 12,000 other interested students for admission to the Air Force Academy and is one of just 1,000 to receive an offer. He will be joining a select group of students that will train to be the future leaders of your Air Force. During his 4 years at the Air Force Academy, Walker will have the opportunity to participate in many leadership development programs, including flying aircraft, free fall parachuting, and participating in various military training programs and foreign exchange programs around the world. He will pursue a major of his choice in one of 31 academic disciplines, ranging from political science to aeronautical engineering. In addition, he will study subjects dealing with Air Force history, military affairs, leadership, and management. While Walker is a cadet, the Air Force will pay complete tuition, room and board, and provide a monthly basic pay. When Walker graduates from the Air Force Academy, he will earn a Bachelor of Science degree and be commissioned as a second lieutenant in the United States Air Force. Approximately half of each graduating class will go on to Air Force pilot training, and many others will have the opportunity to earn advanced degrees. All graduates will eventually begin working in one of 38 career fields in the world's premier aerospace and cyberspace force. I'm extremely proud of Walker. It is a great honor for me to make this presentation tonight and to recognize the years of hard work that have brought Walker to this point in his life. Congratulations, Walker. The best of luck to you in your Air Force career.
I'm going to recognize the students who have received various scholarships and awards. Their guidance counselors have envelopes for them, and if they would please come forward. And please hold your applause until the end of the list. Jared Barbarisi for the Sons of Italy Scholarship, Hannah Blanco, the University of Rhode Island University Scholarship, Amanda Borosavage for the St. Anselm Father Daniel Dembski OSB Scholarship, Cameron Colella for the Franklin Pierce Merit Scholarship, Connor Davis, the University of Vermont Out-of-State Trustees Grant and Scholarship, Alden Debray, the American University Dean's Scholarship, Claire Deely, the Denison University Founders Scholarship, Chris Diana, the St. Lawrence University Presidential Achievement Award, Connor Gaffney, the Northeastern University Excellence Scholarship, Christine Gretsch, the Eric R. Cohn Education Foundation Scholarship, Samuel Horan, the St. Lawrence University Presidential Achievement Award,
Robert Hunter, the John Carroll University Arupe Scholars Award. Gabrielle Jakes, the Stonehill College Moreau Honors and the Thomas and Mary Shields Scholarship, as well as the MetLife Foundation Pathways Scholarship. Bernice Kenyanjui, the Suffolk University Academic Award. Sean Lively, the University of New Haven Distinguished Scholar Award. Jack Moses, the Hamilton College Scholarship and the Sweda Scholarship. Michael Mulry, the University of South Carolina Sims Scholars Award. Douglas Nelson, the University of Miami Trustee Scholarship and Miami Grant. Jennifer Orswell, the Medway Federation of Teachers Scholarship. Paige Peckham, the Rochester Institute of Technology Presidential Scholarship. Austin Petrie, the University of Massachusetts Scholarship. Valerie Savage, the Drew University Dean Scholarship. Shelby Scola, the Providence College St. Thomas Aquinas Scholarship. Courtney Swedeen, the Simmons College Presidential Scholarship and the Beth Israel Deaconess Medical Center Matus Award. Rebecca Tauscher, the New York Conservatory for Dramatic Arts Sanford Meisner Merit Award and Achievement and Academic Award. Bradford Terry, the Pace University Trustee Recognition Award. Jessica Tibetsis, the Southern New Hampshire University Go-Getter Grant. Jamie Weldon, the University of Delaware Scholarship. And Jesse Zapata, the George Washington University Alumni Scholarship and Grant. Please join me in applauding all of these students. I'd like to give sincere congratulations to the class of 2012, and refreshments will be served in the cafeteria after the procession, courtesy of Roach Brothers Supermarket.
This program was made possible through the generous support of your Medfield friends and neighbors, folks just like you. And thanks for watching.